Terminella, and thank you for joining me for another Real Estate Talk with Beth, where we are discussing everything that's going on in the real estate market here on Bolivar Peninsula. I look at what's happening from the ferry to High Island, from the beach to the bay, Bolivar Peninsula. We have 27 miles of beautiful beach property, and we just had a fabulous Labor Day weekend and lots of people on the beach. And we welcomed the Bolivar Beatdown. That was exciting. But let's talk about what's really going on in the real estate market, right? We are seeing some improvements out there with the number of houses on the market. We have 471 houses on the market currently. The average price per foot for those houses is $362. You know, that number dictates our months of inventory, which we have 18. We sold 113 houses in the past 6 months. Out of those houses, the average price per foot is $321 per foot. Our list price to sales price ratio is 95.87, and we're going to talk about how that relates to what these standard national averages are. But I got a lot more information to go over with you. So breaking it down from the 500,000 and down. So we have 237 houses on the market there. The average price per foot for those houses that are currently in that price range is $321. And we had 70 houses sell in the past 6 months in that price range, which you're looking at about a 20 months of inventory for that price range. The average sold price is $351. The average days on the market is 231, but our average price per foot in that price range is 286, so it's coming down. And we are getting 95.96% of the our list price to sales price ratio. So it's trending close to where the national averages are. 500 to a million, which we're seeing a lot of houses in that price range. Not as much as the 500 under 500, but we're close. We're at 201. We were at 237 from the 500 and under. Our average price per foot there is $382. That is for houses on the market. Now, the average price for sold is $369. So we're still seeing a little difference there. It's not as high. The difference is not as high as it was. We have 42 houses that sold there, and we have a 28-month of inventory supply. You're looking at about a 95.74% list price to sales price ratio, which is important. Million and up price range. So this is for those luxury products out there. We have 36 currently on the market. The average price per foot in that market is $509. We only had 4 houses sell in that luxury tier, so we're not seeing as many buyers there. So that means our months of inventory is 54, which is quite a lot. Your average price per foot is $492 a foot. So we're probably talking beachfront homes, or homes with lots of amenities, and I believe all of these were beachfront, actually. Our list price to sales price ratio is 92.9, so it's lower. So that's where the deals are getting made, in that price range. Now we know what the numbers are. We know what the months of inventory is, days on market, and list price to sales price ratio is for each tier in our market. But how does that compete to the national averages? Well, so for the months of inventory, a healthy market, balanced market is 4 to 6 months. We exceed that by 12 months, so we're not in a healthy, stabilized climate there. And then as far as, days on the market, you need to be around 30 to 60 days. That's what the National Association of Realtors says is healthy, and we are well into the 200s. So that means we're definitely in a buyer's market there, folks. And then for sales price to list price ratio, we're not that far off, but in some sectors, like the upper sector over $1 million, we're in the 92s. A healthy market is considered to be a 97 to 100% sales price to list price ratio, which, because we are below the 95%, it's showing that we are still in a buyer's market, which we know that. However, I would like to see us closer to that 97% because that means that we are pricing properties where they need to be priced. Right now, we're still in the recovery phase from where we were 2 years ago. I hope that we have seen the bottom. Time will tell. Some relief in the interest rates, but stay tuned. I'd be happy to talk to you about your property, or if you're a buyer, what options you have out there. Give me a call, 214-801-9801. You can come see me. We sell crystalbeach.com. Thank you now, and have a great day.